Ah, the great debate between the American and the British. It seems like this has been an ongoing debate for years between who has the better women, who has the better accents, who has the better teeth. But what do the British really think about Americans? What are some stereotypes the British have about Americans?
Stupid. I'd say that's the main one.
Not so smart, but fun, always enthusiastic.
Okay.
That's a positive.
What are some British stereotypes that they have about Americans?
There are a lot. English think Americans are stupid, dumb, they eat too much, they're loud, speak their mind, which I think is a good thing, but English are a lot more introverted and quiet.
Alex,
Well,
you are?
I am American. I would say it's slow, better looking, crass probably, smarter.
Generally speaking, it's poorly travelled. The chubby kids are making a name for themselves the world over.
Don't get humour, or rather don't get our sense of humour. I think, a very one-dimensional sense of humour, which is an unfortunate stereotype, I think. It's very competitive, very emotional, heart on sleeve type thing, kind of opposite to us really.
Loud, rude, wild.
Wild?
Wild.
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 Oh, wild.
Yeah.
Wild, okay. Right.
Like everything big.
Like everything big?
Big, everything big. Food, flags, cars, everything.
Just everything is big, you know, you go over there and like the portions are like double the size here, and everything's larger than life over there, you know.
Their accents.
Their accents?
Yeah, and about getting fat.
They just sit around and eat all day.
Like to eat a lot, overweight.
Arrogant.
Terrible accents. Jocks versus dweebs.
So like only two kinds of people, two categories?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Obsessed with how they look, and they have really nice teeth, like you.
Biscuits and cookies.
Yeah.
Like all
The one that confuses me.
Yeah, aren't all like biscuits cookies or all cookies biscuits or something like that?
Biscuits are bread. Like
Biscuits are
things.
bread?
Yeah, it's like little bread things. Yeah.
Like crackers.
But don't get me wrong, America's a great country. There's tons of things to love, such as
Good music, like good arts. Arts is nice there. There's good food, real good food.
When you're not putting hormones in it, the food's quite nice.
Food.
the food.
I love food.
Friendly people.
You're friendly people.
I love the fact that people do actually speak their mind. People are really friendly on the street. You're sitting on the subway or wherever you are, just riding public transport, and anyone can say hi to you. They're loud and friendly, but it's great.
A lot of confidence. We don't have that.
You don't have that in England?
No.
Not a lot of confident people here?
No.
Freedom.
Freedom?
Freedom mainly.
There are some beautiful parts of it that I think even some Americans are unaware of. I'd say Montana is the most beautiful place I've ever been on the planet.
The architecture.
California.
California? Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
place of dreams of. New Yorkers.
Climate, the healthy living. Americans are really friendly.
I've never been, but I heard Vegas is quite good.
Sex, drugs, and rock and roll.
All of the above. Well, I like Americans, especially the women. Yeah, they're good.
People say what they think. Yeah, honest, they say exactly what they think. There's no pretenses. It's good. I like that. It's a good place to eat.
Good place to eat.
Good place to eat. Good place to travel. You know, always friendly. Very hospitable. I always find that. Wherever you go, very hospitable.
But there's also some things the British just don't get about the Americans, such as.
I don't understand the war on drugs. I don't understand a few things that happen in America.
Yeah.
But I kind of understand American motives, I believe.
Well, calling football soccer for one, I don't understand that.
The way that every place name has to have the country or state afterwards. Like, they often say I'm going to London, England, or I'm going to Atlanta, Georgia, or Paris, France. So, okay, I'll take it as read that you're going to Atlanta in Georgia, and you know, unless you tell me something different, I'll assume that you're going to Boston and Massachusetts.
Right.
I just never got that.
Just save the oxygen, man. Save your oxygen.
If you say London, I'll assume you mean London here and not Ontario.
All right, so I mean, I was getting on a plane one time and I noticed, you know, one lady gets on eating like a bagel or something, someone else gets on eating a sandwich, someone else gets on holding a coffee. I think just like there's something weird about Americans that they just always need to be consuming something. I don't know. Maybe it's materialism or something. I don't know. But people just keep shoveling shit.
Tipping.
You don't get tipping?
Not in the States. There's an inbuilt assumption that you have to tip a lot.
Yeah.
And why not just make the prices? Why not pay them more? Because you know what I mean. If you don't leave a tip, isn't it really like bad manners?
Oh, that's very bad. Yeah.
Yeah. So here it's like you only do it if you've really like had good service. Just pay the waitresses more. You know, make life a lot easier.
I mean, what you got to realise is we're now effectively the 51st state, so we kind of get everything. We're kind of like a wise older brother. You're sort of like, it's like our parents have divorced or something. You're sitting there going, you're not my real dad, and we're like, we sort of are. I was like this when I was your age. We were fucking up the rest of the world too. I think America America is in its teenage years now. It really feels like that. It's like slightly awkward. They know what they want to be. They're annoyed at their responsibility. They don't want to tidy their room, but they know they have to. It's kind of a bit like that.
I am the American, so I couldn't tell you from a Brit's perspective what really annoys them the most. I'm sure it's everything. I'm sure it's the dental work, the good looks.
Like, why do they always go up at the end of sentences? They always go up at the end of sentences?
Are you asking a question?
Why? Sorry, why?
Keep altering their faces. Being obsessed with getting old. You can't stop age. It's ridiculous, really.
Interview people on the street. Guns.
Guns?
Yeah, get rid of the guns.
Maybe stop that.
Spaghetti tacos.
So if you got to choose between America or the UK, which one would you choose?
UK.
UK.
Free healthcare. This is London. I just love how conservative it is. America's a bit too free for me, I guess.
For a short period, I'd like to live in the US.
UK all day, man. Like, I can't live in America. You know what I mean? Like, yo, it's crazy out there. If you're broke in America. At least you can like steal food here and live. Like America, you're fucked if you're broke. Like, can't do shit. You're just left behind, isn't it? Like.
US. Because people wouldn't care if I get fat.
Do they care here?
Like, they just give you an equal go. Like, why are you eating so much food?
US. UK.
Yeah, how about you?
Probably the UK.
I would spend my summers in the UK and the winters in the US. I do like Americans, just like British more.
Okay.
Oh, US, definitely. I'd live in California, definitely.
I think I'd probably just stay here, actually.
Neither.
US.
We love UK for now.
US.
Hands down the US.
US?
Yeah. I mean, people are a lot more like, there's not so many constraints. You can kind of be your own person. You can do what you want to some extent within the boundaries of the law, you know.
I do like the US a lot. I like sort of like the Deep South. Really good fun.
You like the Deep South?
Yeah, went to Deep South. Had a great time in the Deep South.
The Southern hospitality.
Yeah, you can just do whatever you want. It's great, and everyone's really open, and you know, everything's it's creature comforts. You know, food, beer, sports.
If you guys like this episode, feel free to subscribe for great videos like these every week. Tell you. Where's some American stereotypes we have about the British?
Bad teeth.
Bad teeth? They have bad teeth.
Bad teeth is a common one.
Don't brush your teeth. Teeth crooked. I don't know.
They have bad teeth.
Them teeth.